the biblical question. And this is going to lead into where you've been and what you've been doing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The biblical question.
You know what it is?
I do.
Oh, what is it?
It is, are you spirit? Oh my gosh, I knew it. I seriously knew this question. Why? I know. Something to the effect of, how do you know that you're spiritual?
Absolutely.
Yes.
And you say, are you spiritual?
I would say I don't know. I don't know. I would say no
You're not spiritual.
at this point.
And why do you say no, you're not?
Because when I heard this question, I reflected upon when I used to say I was spiritual all the time before I began overcoming. And when I heard the question, I immediately reflected on that, and it was a little cringe for me. It was so, now looking back on that, it was just so phony. It was just the thing to say.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it means to be spiritual, because I didn't know God. I didn't know anything about God. Everything I had learned, like Dolores was just saying, was a lie. And so I wasn't spiritual, but I thought I was. So to answer the question, the long and short of it is that I am not spiritual. I will know I'm spiritual when I'm not saying I'm spiritual, when I'm not thinking about it, when I'm just being that, whatever that is.
Okay. Amazing. And so while you have the mic, I know you've been through a lot, you learned a lot about yourself. Are you ready to share some of that now?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't even that, like, this is my question to you. Let me ask a question.
Okay.
So I enjoy doing certain things, traveling among them. So I got a chance to travel a lot this summer.
She thinks she's white. Black people don't travel like that. What the?
Stop it. Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
It's
Unless they're going to
2025.
fight.
It's 2025. So here's my question, Jesse. There was nothing dramatic that happened. It was just, I was watching myself the whole time. I was immersed in an environment that was different from what I'm around on a daily basis. Just a lot of people with a lot of money and a lot of things and a lot of material things. Yeah. And it just made me, I just saw it in such a different way than I had in the past. So the question is, as I'm overcoming, how do I because I don't want to stop traveling. I don't want to stop doing the things I enjoy. So how do I maintain myself, like my overcoming this walk that I'm on, and stay keyed in on that while I'm doing things with people that I've never done them with before, or I'm meeting new people? How do I do that and still enjoy it, get enjoyment out of these things that I think God gave us to enjoy?
And why do you still want to enjoy those things? You don't want to let those things go. Why not?
Why should I? Why should I let that go? Like, that's a serious question. I'm not being...
No, I know you are. But why don't you want to let them go?
I don't see why I should.
What do you
I
mean?
don't see why I should not. I don't see why I should not travel.
And why not?
Well, I could not travel and then be here and be bored while my husband is at work and it's just me and the pets at home.
And you would be bored?
Well, yeah, I think so. I mean, I know the whole boredom thing, but seriously.
What?
I need an answer.
You need an answer to what?
Like, I want to be able to do the things that I enjoy doing. I mean, I'm not doing it in a dirty way. I'm not offending anyone. I'm not doing anything horrific. I'm just seeing the world.
And just having a good time.
Well, if seeing the world is a good time.
Right, know what you're saying though, right?
Yeah, I think
and
it's not a bad time.
And your question is, why should you have to give that up?
Exactly.
Okay, hold the mic. He want to respond. He's another one like that. That's your brother.
Oh, Colin.
He's
I can tell he lives.
I don't have the answer to this.
You know what?
I can tell he lives a 5-star lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got it way worse than her, I'm sure. I don't
You do.
I don't have the
Well, I
answers.
don't know. Y'all may be neck and neck. What? She want to know why should she have to give that up and still work on herself, right? I'm asking, right?
Right, yes.
Why should she have to give that up?
I don't think you do.
You don't?
Otherwise, I probably would have done it myself, right? So.
Oh, okay. This is like asking Satan about God.
Exactly.
So you don't think she should give it up? You should have to give that up.
I don't understand why you can't observe and do the things you're doing.
So why don't you do it?
Good question. Because I love evil and I hate God, that's for sure.
That's why you can't observe and do the things you're doing?
Yeah.
Uh,
Because I'm going with
What do you think about that? You can't have both. Because he wants what's right. I know he does. He wouldn't be here if he didn't want it. But he loves his fun. He loves his thrills. He loves his travels. And why do I have to give that up? It's just to know God.
No, well, he said that he doesn't think anyone should have to give it up. He
Right.
said you
And
can
that's what you're
observe.
saying too, right?
Yeah,
Right.
he's saying you can observe and do those things.
But
Right?
he's not able to do it, neither are you.
That's true.
What do you think about that now?
It's true. It's true. But I do it here. I do it when I'm at home.
Because you're
So-
bored. You got nothing else to do but observe.
So I have to be like in solitude and like why do we? I thought I distinctly remember you saying that these things that are here on this earth, God gave them. You know, you can want the big house, you can want the luxury car,
Right.
you can have all of these things. God wants you to have these things, but it's about how you have these things. I've heard you say something to that effect,
But you're
right?
not taking care of that part of it. You're just having fun. And you forget about the other
Okay.
stuff. And when you come back home, you're a different person.
Okay, so how do I do it in a different way? So you're saying just be present when
That
I'm
is really
traveling.
a good question. And yes, sir. You want to respond to that question? Go ahead.
I'd say it just comes down to being present. So basically, you're saying you went on vacation and you slipped. You slipped out of the main way you are. And I think that would just happen because you fell out of being present. And also, maybe on your vacation, did you go to church at all? No.
Thank God you didn't
You're
go
not
to
going to
church.
church, and you also got to.
That would have been
You
worse.
also got to stay present.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
Just
you.
be aware. but
What do you
I'd say
think
still
about that
vacation.
response?
There's something there just to be present. I think I got caught up in, when you're vacationing, you're on other people's schedules. So it's just something I'll have to look at for future,
Okay. The
excursions.
young lady behind you want to respond to that. How can she go on vacation, travel, having all this fun, these nice things? Why does she have to give that up? God ain't all that.
Yeah, I was sitting here thinking about it as well because I also really enjoy traveling. And I guess for me, what came to me was, it gives me a thrill when I go out and have new experiences and
Yeah.
I travel and I meet new people. And maybe I see a lifestyle that I desire and it gives me this thrill the same way anger or gossiping gives me a thrill. So I don't know if it's possible to. I don't know. I'm sitting with that's what came to me. So I guess the only way to do it is the way that I go about life at home, to observe myself and what comes to me during these trips. And maybe that is a way to discover what is still in us. The same way when someone makes me angry, it almost comes back to, oh, wow, thank you for showing me that I still have anger. And maybe the trips can be something similar,
Amazing.
almost like a
Are you-
test to see where you're at.
Are you spiritual?
Well, I am of spirit, the same way I would say that my anger is a spirit, and my soul is a spirit, and we live in a spiritual world. So, in that way, I might say that I'm spiritual.
And so are you spiritual?
I guess I would have to say yes.
And how do you know you're spiritual?
I guess because you can't really see the anger, but I can feel it. And most of the things that I experience, I can't see them, but I can feel them. The same way I can't see God, but I can, like, feel God.
That's how you know you're spiritual?
Yes, it's none of those things are of physical matter.
Okay. Amazing. I want to come back to the cry lady and the party lady in a minute. I don't want to get away from this. But hey, do you want to tell the two ladies? One, why do I have to give up my fun? And God ain't all that. And I had a rough time at work. Something went wrong, and I cried.
Yeah,
What's your advice to them?
I don't know if I have advice, but I definitely can relate to them in that it's interesting how it sneaks up on you before you know it, the crying, if you will. For me, it's not crying. I don't cry. But
You don't cry.
but you know how you say you may not cry with tears, but you're crying in other ways.
Yeah, in your mind, you crying. Believe me. You're mad, you crying, you're scared, you're crying. Yeah.
And like I think that you mentioned, or somebody mentioned, I think that's about awareness. You asked her why she doesn't just be aware so that she can start to catch that before it happens. I don't know why, but I think that that's the answer. And to getting a hold of the crying.
For both of the
Metaphorical
ladies?
crying.
How about the partying?
For her, that reminds me so much of when Jesus told the rich man to sell all of his stuff and follow him. It's because the rich man was so attached to his stuff, and she's
Yeah.
attached and afraid and in her head about she'll have to give it up completely and just be a monk and bored
She's like, no, Jesus, I ain't giving up that one.
because that's her God, that type of thing.
And you say to that?
I really do not believe it's my God. Like, I don't
So why
worship.
can't you give it up then?
Well, I mean, I travel all the time. Like, in
What?
the summer.
You said we travel all the time?
In the summer, like every year.
Do they make you travel? Do they tie you up and put you on the plane?
No.
So what do you mean then?
Jesse, this work is a little complicated because, we only have a limited time on this planet. And, I want to enjoy the things that I can enjoy. It's not extravagant. It's just experiencing other cultures.
Oh, no, you go extravagant. I don't see you going less than that. Look at you now.
Jesse, now. So, okay, let me just say, it is not like this. Like a lot of what you say, it's easier said than done, though. Like because, and I know, I've been doing this for 3 years, and it's amazing how the enemy has tricked me into believing that I'm in a certain spot,
Yeah.
and then I do something like I've never had this experience when I've traveled before. I haven't talked to Mimi about this, but it was different this time. And I
Right.
don't know if it's because I'm, evolving more on this journey, but a lot of what you say, it's like, well, why don't you just not cry? Well, why don't you just do da-da-da-da? And I'm not being flippant, but I'm
Right.
just saying that it's easier said than done. Like 3 years and I'm still like, okay, what am I even doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I
do.
even doing this?
This is so interesting. This is amazing.
I
Really.
mean, it got so deep that I was like, what am I like really on the devil's side and I think that I'm on God's side? Like, am I going to heaven? This turned into a whole cacophony of just stuff. I freaked out. I called your show, freaking
Yeah.
out. Like, that's another thing. My relationship with my dad, I'm like, I'm not about to give that up. That's not happening. So,
You're not about to give your relationship up with your father, your earthly father?
right, because I had been, just real quick,
Yeah.
I had been, what I had done was I was holding on. You know how you say, don't hold on to
Right.
what I say, just let it go in one ear and out the other.
Yes.
But I always hear you tell people that your family is going to rise up against you. And I'm very close to with my family, so ever since I first heard you say that, I think I just have been holding on to it, and I've been waiting for my family to turn against me. So when that debacle happened, when I visited my dad, I literally had a meltdown. And then it wasn't what it appeared to be. I feel like the devil was using that. But anyway, I have a lot to talk to you about
Okay.
during the forum. But the moral of what in short, it is easier said than done
Okay.
to, do this. So I'm just
give
like
it up
all
like
over the
that.
place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mimi want to respond. That's our hand. And then, go ahead, Mimi.
Well, I think I've been in the place of Donyale and also the woman that cries, especially the woman that cries. I think I cried the first time I got here, and then every
you would cry at the
time,
batting of an eye.
yeah, every time subsequently for at least 2 months I cried.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes when we say the body has just a natural response to things, I wasn't catching the thought. There was a thought there. And I think the reason I wasn't catching the thought is because I did not know how to be still. And as a kind of a safeguard, if I wasn't going to be still, at least slow down. Because I think sometimes even when we experience something that we were not ready for, like Donyale is experiencing when she came back, and then all of a sudden you freak out. And then you just go into this hyper mode, and it's just so many things happening, and you have to have an answer. You have to know what is going on, and you have to, it's a mess. And I think sometimes if we just, and again, I practice this or try to practice this, but I've got to slow down.
Yeah.
The world does not care how fast or how slow things go, but God does. He's a lot more gentle. He's a lot more.
Let them know they can hang out in the lobby. Oh, okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He's a lot more good than we give credence to.
That's for sure.
We have to slow down, and it's interesting that, and then sometimes if slowing down doesn't work, to be still. And that's where the thrills come from. That's where all that filling up of something. Donyale, for you, it was travel, but for me, it was my family. I think I was really attached to my family and what they thought about me and what I projected to them. Did I get their approval or not approval? And so even in this moment, I've got to let some of that stuff go. I got to let it go. Because it actually is, I'm holding on to it, and there's very little room for God. Those things stand in the way.
So your suggestion for the rich young ruler is what?
Be still or slow down and observe and listen. Because the answer is there, and you may not like it. And then when you hear the answer to what that is, it will reveal what's truly important to you.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I just need to hit the reset, and I agree.
What do you think about that? Other rich young ruler. Are you willing to give up all your thrills?
Me?
No, you.
No, I am not.
Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing.
So why even waste your time and pretend you want something better?
I don't know. That's what I've been thinking lately.
You were thinking what?
That I'm wasting my I'm wasting my time. I'm not serious. Why even show up?
And then why do you keep showing up?
Well, because I think I got a little bit of freedom over the last couple years, and so the devil is working overtime in me now. Really, just not just. I'm crazier than I've ever been, to be honest.
Yeah. And that's what I want all three of you to know. Because you're working on yourself, you know there's something else now. You may not know what it is, where it is, how to get it, but you've had a little taste of something else, and the devil don't want you to have that. He tremble at the idea that you may find God. He tremble with that. And he's having a fit when you slow down. As many would say, when you slow down, when you let go. He doesn't want that to happen, and you think that these are your desires, and they're not. You still listen to the devil. Mm-hmm. Because his ways, there's nothing that's more enjoyable than his way. These little material things and the little trip you're taking, it doesn't amount to anything compared to what he would give you. Unspeakable joy that has nothing to do with anything.
I have no faith or trust in that.
I'm sorry?
I have no faith or trust in that.
And that's why you should go to him with no faith and no trust. Mm. You don't need to have faith to go to God. You don't need to have trust. You shouldn't have it. Come as you are, afraid, weak, lonely, don't know what's going to happen, don't know what I'm giving up, anything, and he'll take care of you. Mm. That's how you're supposed to go to him. You know what I mean? Yeah. That makes a little sense?
It does. You know, I just have this fear. Like, I watch my mother-in-law. Like, she's, you know, she can barely walk. She just is kind of a hermit. And she's older now, and she had the opportunity to enjoy life to the fullest. And, you know, I have a fear of not taking advantage of the opportunities that come my way while I'm able. And I don't want to do it in a haughty way or anything like that, but I do have a fear of that. And I have a fear of all of this, everything now, because I just don't know where I am on this journey all of a sudden. And I was so sure, I didn't think I'd made it, but I certainly thought that I was solid. So
I'm gonna tell you in a minute, add a little bit to what you've heard already. What do you mean by, are you enjoying life to the fullest now? Like this summer, did you enjoy life to the fullest?
I do. I enjoy life. I'm a pretty optimistic person.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very laid back. I do. I enjoy things. And this is the first time, like, the further I get along on this journey, the more difficult, the more, like, I feel like I'm weird. Like, I feel like I'm just strange. I feel like people who don't get this think that I don't know. I just feel strange. I just feel, my dad even said, you're weird. But, you know,
I can't imagine you hearing that from your dad, much I know you love him and want, you know.
Well, we laughed about it. We ended up having an amazing time. He's been calling me ever since. He's like, you got to come back. You know, so I'll tell you more about that later. But,
all right.
you know, I'm just afraid, Jesse. Like, I don't know where I am or what I'm supposed to do. Like, I want to enjoy life. Why can't I enjoy life?
So when you say you are afraid and you want to enjoy life, who are you talking about?
Okay, I know of course it's the not me, right?
But what do you mean by that?
It's the ego.
And how do you know that?
I don't know that. Like, I know that, but I don't know that. Like these things that are said here are very deep. And I feel like even when I'm listening to church at home, like, sometimes I sense, and this is no offense, but I sense that people are just saying things that they've heard you say, and they'll repeat it. Like, you'll say, well, what do you have to say about what she just said? And then they'll repeat something that I don't even know if they believe. Like, it's just so deep. Like, are you saying that because you really know that? Because I don't know that. So how do you know that? And you're only 1 month in. Or are you saying that because
so you're
you
thinking
really...
that they're thinking the way you think?
I know I shouldn't think that.
But you're saying that, I know you understand that part, but when you listen to the show at home, you're judging the people based on the way you see it, the way you
I
think.
maybe, probably. But what I'm saying is it's like the me and the not me. Like, do
Right.
people really know what that means?
Do you know what it means?
No.
You don't know.
Like, I know that okay, so there's a not me.
How do you
but
know?
it still feels like me.
How do you know that's not you then?
Well, I don't know that I don't know, but I believe it, but I don't know it. It complicates it. I'm
But
serious.
why do you
like,
say it feel like you?
Because it sounds like me. It feels like me. It looks like me.
And who is the you that it feel like it's all like it look like?
What do you mean? Well, it's me. Well, it feels like something that I would think. It
But
feels like something that I would say. Then I thought, yeah, I don't know, Jesse.
when you say because of time,
Yeah.
when you say it feel like me, it look like me, who is the you that it look like and sound and feel like?
That question doesn't make sense to me.
You sound like Mimi when she first came.
I mean, it just doesn't make, like, who,
I totally understand.
You know what
that.
I'm saying? Like, it's me.
understand. Why does it make sense though?
why doesn't it? It just doesn't make sense. Like, you're asking me, okay, you thought this thing, so who was thinking it? And I cannot wrap my brain around that. I really cannot. Like, I pray to God that he will shed some light on this, but I've been doing this for a while. And the thing about it, Jesse, is I know it's true.
Yeah.
I know it's true. But I just don't know it's true. Like, I don't know it the way some people, like, I hear Rochelle talk, and she sounds like she sounds like she gets it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I know it from an intellectual
How many people can
point of
relate
view.
to what she's saying? Let me just see the hands. Okay, right on. Most people can, and I totally understand.
But it's scary, though, because I'm afraid that I'm missing it, though, and I'm going to end up back in my hell, like with the devil linking arms,
And
because
who-
it's fun sometimes.
And who is afraid?
Well, I'm not ready for that question.
You're not ready for that?
No, I'm sorry. I'm not
Okay.
going to sit here and pretend that I understand. I don't understand any
Good.
of this anymore. Okay.
Right on.
Yeah.
Colin, you had the same problem? You don't understand who you are. You don't know, like what she's dealing with right now.
I don't understand who I am. I don't know who I am. Yeah.
You don't?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know the little identities that fly by in my head. I'm not that, but I don't know who I am.
How do you know that's not you?
Because they come and go and they change all the time and they're opposites sometime. And
So if you know that, why don't you give up the parties, the thrills?
what do they have to do with each other?
Because you can't have the thrill unless you have that going through your head.
Uh-huh. So, I can't party?
Said the rich young ruler. What do you mean, Jesus? I can't party. I ain't ready to give up that. Hey, you ain't all that. Okay. I'll come back to what? Oh, okay. Let me take this young lady and then I'll come to you. She's been waiting a while. Right here, Nick. Oh, okay. Yes.
Hey, Mr. Peterson.
Hi.
Yeah, I did the silent prayer, like what
Oh,
you
you did?
said. Yeah,
What do you think?
it's really good. I see things that are good now.
Right on.
Yeah.
You stay with that?
Yeah.
Always do?
I take a picture of it.
Right on.
Yeah.
Always do it. No matter what happened, you practice staying present. Do the prayer, right? Mm-hmm. And you haven't seen anything yet. It's
No.
going to get better and better
yeah.
and better.
Yeah, it's gonna get better.
Right
Yeah.
on. Nice.
I actually wanted to show it to you, like what I see.
I don't like looking at me myself. I don't want to see it.
Okay.
Don't show it to me.
Okay. It's like it's okay. It's okay
I
if
know.
you don't want to see it.
No, I've seen it before.
Okay.
All right. You took a picture. You doing it?
I took a picture of the things that I see.
Oh, hold on a
Yeah.
minute. Let me see.
It's a heart-shaped cloud, an eye from
Let me
the
see that.
skies, and a rainbow-shaped.
Oh, you see these things?
I see these things now.
Oh, I thought you wanted to show me. I don't want to see me.
No.
No, nice.
Yeah, I do see things that are good.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, you stay with it. That was fast.
Yeah.
Nice. You stay with it, all right?
Yeah, I'm very thankful for you, Mr.
Right on.
Peterson. Thank you.
You stay with it. Amazing. And that's nice. Really, that is nice. And beautiful, too. Oh, are you spiritual?
No, I am not.
See, hold on.
No, I am not.
And why you say you're not?
Because I
I
believe
forgot
to be
what that.
spiritual, you kind of have to be lost in your head and be thinking about that. You know, I'm just.
Have you dropped your anger?
Yes, I have, sir.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgave my mother. I forgave my father.
Right on.
And I feel like you just can't forget. You know, you got to put God first and foremost, and you know it'll get hard and shaky, but you know it's. I think this was a couple of churches ago, but just finding joy in tribulations. You know, because joy is very different from fun. If you're having fun, I don't think you have joy.
Amazing.
And I think when people are looking for thrills, I feel like you're lacking that joy. And to really have that joy, you have to trust. You have to trust a lot. you know?
Okay. Thank you. Let me take here because of time, and then I saw your hand. Yes.
I just wanted to ask Donyale, in the beginning, when you were, excuse me, when you were first talking about being on vacation, when church first started, and then you were saying since you've been back, like, you said something along the lines like you're having a difficult time getting back into the silent prayer. And then I was thinking, like, did you not take the silent prayer with you on vacation? Because that's when you're working on yourself and you really want it and you're really working on yourself, that the silent prayer is something that just stays with you everywhere and all the time. First thing in the morning, like, I'm such an advocate of the silent prayer. Like, first thing in the morning, silent prayer, staying present throughout the day. That's what helps me, like, to stay present throughout the day. And it can be enjoyable. Life is enjoyable. Like, I haven't been on a vacation. I haven't been anywhere, and I live in the hood in South Central L.A., and every day is a vacation now that I'm working on myself, and I do the silent prayer and staying present. And so I just wanted to ask you, like, was there, like, something like, you were like, I'm going on vacation, and that kind of meant a vacation from the silent prayer, too?
Did you take it with you?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's correct.
What's correct?
I dropped the ball a
Oh,
few
you-
times on that
Meaning
because,
you didn't do the silent prayer?
right, because, and I would like to have, but I was on other people's schedule, and my schedule was completely thrown off, but that's no excuse.
Because, I mean, did you get into sleep?
Right, yeah,
You did go to bed.
correct.
Why do you just do it while you're in bed before you fell asleep? If the whole world can be around you and you can do the silent prayer,
That's true.
so why do you say you didn't have the time?
There's no excuse for me not doing the silent prayer.
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did drop the ball on it a few
Okay.
times. So
Amazing.
yeah, thanks, Rochelle.
Yeah. The young lady, did I see your hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I had a question, and that was, as I've been working on myself, sometimes I have a moment where I feel, oh, this is the truth. And then you work on yourself a little bit more, and you're like, no, actually, this is the truth. And so to come back, what Donyale was speaking about was like, I don't feel like I get it or that I really know it. And I don't know if we ever really know it. Do you think that it's possible to truly know it? Yeah.
You can know it. I have no questions about it. You can know it, absolutely. And I'll tell you in a minute. Let me take this hand first, and because of time here. Yes, sir.
I wanted to respond to the biblical question.
Are you spiritual?
I don't really have a strong opinion about whether I'm spiritual or not. I think that as you continue on the journey, it causes you to lose more and more identifications with titles and different things, including the idea of being spiritual or religious. So I think that one knows when you are spiritual when you don't really have a strong opinion about it one way or the other.
Amazing. Okay.
And
Interesting.
also, if I can add to Donyale.
Yes.
So when I also, a few months ago, I also had like just a rush of thoughts when I would like slip up and identify with the ego on, is this working? What's in the present? I have these rush of thoughts. And I think the biggest thing is just doing what Jesse says of just staying with it, that just stay with it, stay with the silent prayer, and eventually those truths will be shown and you'll have a firmer grasp of them and a firmer knowing.
Yeah. They both are right about it. You got it. There's enough. God said to pray without ceasing. He didn't say go on a party trip and then stop praying, right? Alexis, are you spiritual?
No, I don't think so.
And why do you think? Why do you say that?
To me, the way that I understood the question was more like, if I still cry at night, quote unquote, then I don't think that I am.
What?
If I still quote unquote cry at night.
You cry?
At night, inside, yeah.
Did you know she cried at night?
If that's still there, then I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. Nick, I know you've been wanting to respond to some of that. What did you want to say?
Well, it's funny, Rochelle, I was wondering a similar thing about Donyale. You know, I was going to ask Donyale to repeat herself. I was wondering if I had heard her correct. Did she say that when she got home from her trip, she was wondering, why did I even do all this to just find myself in this position that I'm in? I was just going to ask if I heard her correct, if that's what she said.
Yeah, that was correct. I feel very reprimanded, and I understand I will not be not missing that silent prayer another day in my life. No, thank you, Nick.
Amazing. So what are you going to do about her crying at night?
Don't worry.
Don't worry.